So from my understanding, and with the help of the internet, of course, Judaism is one of the three Abrahamic religion, and it is a monotheistic religion, believing in one God, which makes it pretty clear that it is a religion from what I've got. However, you disagreed with this, saying that Judaism is not a religion in a few of your videos from your YouTube channel. Why is that?
You've been listening.
Yeah.
Why is that? We have a Sunday night program for VIPs that you might be interested in. It's informal, it's questions and answers, it's conversation. It's really relaxed, it's really pleasant, and kind of community-like. All of it, just conversation, casual, laid back, unscripted. So join us, take a look, click the link below, and see which of the three suits you best, and join us for some enjoyable conversation.
Yeah.
Well, first of all, because the word religion and the whole concept of religion doesn't appear anywhere in the Torah. There's no word for it even. So there's nowhere where God said, be religious. That's number one. Number two, religions, by and large, have a spiritual objective and a spiritual goal of getting to heaven, of being rewarded in heaven. Judaism's emphasis was not and is not on heaven, but on what we can do to make the earth better. So in those two ways, calling it a religion, that actually began with Christianity. Christianity was a religion born out of Judaism, but Judaism was never a religion. It was a mission. It still is. So if let's put it that way, if religion means getting to heaven, then Judaism is not a religion.
I see. Okay, that's interesting to know. So, in conclusion, Judaism is more of a way of life?
Well, it is a way of life that is devoted to bringing God down to earth rather than elevating humans to heaven.
I see. That's interesting. Thank you. Next question. Do you think that the teachings and beliefs of other religions are false? That Judaism is the only true and the right way of life? And if you agree to this, is there any solid evidence?
Oh, evidence. Like scientific evidence. For the Jew, Judaism is the only way, because if you don't do what God asks of you, then you're wrong, right? Even if you're doing good things, but if it's not what God asked of you, then you're wrong, right? So is Judaism the only religion? Obviously not. Is it the true religion? For Jews, certainly. Secondly, any religion that teaches values or morals that contradict the Ten Commandments can't be accepted as a godly opinion. God doesn't change his mind. So when God says, thou shalt not murder, and somebody comes along and says, well, I'm religious, but I believe in murder, not so good.
Okay. Moving on to the next question. Do you think it is possible for people to still have morals without the existence of Judaism or other religions?
See, here we have to separate religion from God. Religions can become corrupt.
Mm-hmm.
God is never corrupt. So can there be morality without God? Well, there wouldn't be. There wouldn't be morality without God. There would be, since human beings are intelligent, there would be goodness, cooperation, maybe even a sense of equality you know, without saying it's a God-given uh, idea. Even if it wasn't a God-given idea, if we don't get along, nobody is going to benefit. So, just practically speaking, goodness is necessary for our survival. If we don't help each other, it's not going to work. If everybody's out killing everybody, it's not going to be fun. Well, not for everybody anyway. So, so yes, there can be goodness without God, but I'm not sure that that's the same as morality.
I see. Okay, I see. So the fourth question, what do you think is the purpose of religion?
So it depends which religion, you see. And look, people people don't go shopping for a religion. Nobody says I'm looking for a religion. People are looking for a destination. There is something they want out of life. If the religion offers what you want out of life, then you go with that religion. But it's not because you're looking for religion, you're looking for some destination that the religion will take you. So if you want to be saved from hell, you're going to be attracted to Christianity. If you want great pleasure in paradise, you'll be attracted to Islam. If you want enlightenment and you don't want to be reincarnated again, you'll be attracted to Buddhism. So nobody picks a religion because of its philosophy. We're not that philosophical. You pick a religion based on what it promises. Judaism, interestingly, doesn't promise much. The biggest promise in Judaism is if you follow my commandments, you will live in peace in your land.
Okay, that is certainly interesting. The fifth question, do you think that your belief is superior than others?
Of course, I didn't think that I would switch to another. Anyone who is devoted to their religion must think that it's the best. It's just not right to think it's the only.
Ah, okay, okay, interesting. And last but not least, have you ever pondered upon the statement that there is only one true religion or belief or teachings, but no one will know which one it will be?
There is not one true religion. There is one true God.
Uh, oh, okay.
And the question is, what relationship do we have with God? So religions try to establish a certain interaction, a certain way of relating to God, of believing in God, serving God. Do we always get it right? No, we're human. But the fact that we're trying and want to be in harmony with the Creator, that's wonderful. So there's only one true God. There are many religions, and they're not all true.
I see. Okay, that would be the end of the interview for my part. But I do have like a few questions because I've watched a few of your videos on YouTube and I'm pretty curious about a few things. So, and if I'm not mistaken, I don't really remember the name of the video because I watch a lot. So, you said we have two souls, the human souls and the godly soul. What part of us is godly? Like, how are we godly?
We're godly in the sense that we are created in His image. Now, what exactly does it mean to be created in God's image? One of the practical, most obvious, is that we have free choice like God. And we are the only creatures in the universe who have free choice. And in what does the free choice express itself? In goodness, to be good or to be bad. That's where our free choice is most obvious. In other things, we don't have that really free choice. Like, we don't really have a free choice to be born or not be born. That's a pretty big event in life. And we don't have a choice. Uh, Even things like as trivial as buying a pair of shoes. You would think you're free to choose any pair of shoes you want. But it's not true. Well, first of all, it has to be your size. You can't wear a shoe that is not your size.
Mm.
So that eliminates a lot of shoes. Secondly, it has to be your color. Well, what is your color? Not the color you choose. You happen to like a certain color. You don't know why. You didn't choose it. And the same thing with taste. You like vanilla or chocolate?
Oh, I like chocolate.
Right. And you didn't choose it. Just discovered that you like chocolate. So that was not a choice.
Yeah.
Or it certainly wasn't a free choice. You can eat vanilla. It's not bad, but you like chocolate better. So in a sense, you choose the chocolate. But really, something in your genes or something, I don't know what it is, but you're born with a preference for chocolate. And the same with almost everything in life. You don't have free choice. You have a certain temperament, you have a certain character, you have a certain set of genes that influence your decisions. The only place where you really have free choice is, are you going to be nice or not? So, in that way, we are similar to God,
Mm.
God's image. So, there's the human side of us, and then there's the part of us that is in the image of God. The other thing is, God created the world first with a plan, then with an emotion, and then with an action. First, God designed the world. He loved the idea, and then he created. So there was the intelligence, the emotion, and then the action. Human beings are structured the same way. First, there's your intelligence, that produces a feeling, and then when you act on that feeling, you have completed the project. So when we follow our mind rather than our heart, we're being godly, because that's how God functions. So another example of how we are created in his image. So even the fact that we walk on 2 feet, why is that meaningful? If you walk on 2 feet, your head is on top of the heart. An animal that walks on 4 feet, the head is not on top of the heart. So yes, we have human instincts. We also have some godly instincts.
I see.
If you enjoyed this conversation or this topic and you're looking for more information, or you want to hear it again from another angle, there's a way to do that. And that is in this book. It's all there. Order it from Amazon. You can read it, reread it, and share it.